Time for SME on Point. This week on SME on Point, we feature a mother and daughter duo who own an auto repair business. Through them, we learned that being in business with family members can be a good move. The story of Fix Auto Ferndale is edited by Manqoba Nkosi. The unsatisfactory service that Liabo Makwa received when her car needed panel beating propelled her to start her own business, one that would offer faster and better service.
I had a bumper bash, and to my surprise, it took way longer than I expected, even though I didn't know much back then about the ins and outs of repairs. But it did not make sense the time that it took to complete the repairs. I saw it as an opportunity that there must be, a service that can provide quick repairs and quick turnaround time for minor repairs.
Makwa says although she was mindful that this is a male-dominated industry, she was not intimidated, and 9 years later, brought her daughter on board whose skills would help the business as it expanded.
Lucy had experience that I felt will add great value in the time that we were at in terms of expanding the business.
If you actually want to make any business success faster, you have to learn from a person who has walked the path that you are trying to walk. That is the fastest way that you will reach success. So the fact that the person that I'm learning from as my mentor is also my mother, there's added benefits on that because she gives more. Being on this learning journey together has also made us, and working together, funny enough, made us closer as mother and daughter.
The mother and daughter duo pride themselves in being accredited service providers with quick turnaround time and excellent service.
We are a major structural repairer, so we repair anything from a minor fender bender all the way up until your car could be a write-off. We fix it, or all damage we can fix here.
Both say being in business with family is beneficial only if certain fundamentals are in place.
It's important that when family decide to work together, there is a clear understanding of what the other person is doing and what is expected of her, and not just to say you're a family, let's work together. We work together, but we know that this is the skills and the value that this person is going to add. I think if we focus on that, not just working together because of family, there must be clear and from both sides that I respect her, I respect the knowledge that she has. If she advises in a certain way, she's competent, and what she's saying is because she's got knowledge, not working together just because we're family. I think that's important.
The first thing that I would advise is preserve the mother-daughter relationship at all costs. If for whatever reason your working styles are so different that you two cannot work together, rather sever the professional relationship and preserve your family relationship. One, that's first and foremost.
Liabo Setho, SABC News, Johannesburg. Thank you so much to the Makwa ladies for sharing their story with us. Remember, we are on at SME on Point on Facebook. I'd love to hear your stories of working with families. How's that working out for you? Do share your stories with us on our social media page. Up next, entrepreneur Nick Carolambus, the author of How to Start a Side Hustle, has launched a slow fund for the side hustlers. The fund will every day for a year offer one person 1,000 Rand and business coaching for about 30 minutes to start that side hustle that you've been dreaming about. But let's chat to Nick, a friend of the show, to find out more. Nick, it's good to have you on SME on Point once again. You're launching the Slow Fund on the 15th. Who qualifies and how does it work?
So the Slow Fund is launched off the back of my new book, which is out and in stores today, called How to Start a Side Hustle. The idea is really simple. Anybody with a side hustle idea, from kids all the way through to adults with the craziest ideas, can visit slowhustle.org and answer me 4 simple questions as your application. What are you building? Who are you targeting? Where do you find them? And what are you going to do with the money? And then I go through the list and we allocate money to one person a day starting on Monday. And I'm really excited to announce that Yoko has come on board, and they're going to be giving a Yoko Go machine to every single side hustle that I choose, so they can accept card payments. And Bridgement has come on board, and we'll be giving out extended loans at really incredible rates to help these side hustles grow even further. So this thing is growing legs of its own. And right now we've had almost 9,000 applications in just under 3 weeks.
Wow. On the back of your book that I'm so keen to read, by the way, you talk about all things side hustles. What would you say are the fundamentals of starting a side hustle to keep it going and maintaining it for the long term so that it becomes a nice, big business?
So the book really covers 4 key principles that I call the side hustle mile. And it's your mindset, your idea, your lifestyle, and the effort that you put into your side hustle. And it's really important to understand what I'm talking about here. A side hustle isn't a business that you're going to replace your main job with. It's something that adds to your existing income stream. And to do that, you have to be really organized. You have to have the right mindset. You have to have people around you that support you in this endeavor, because the business is only one side of it. Your mindset and your lifestyle are a major part of making this side hustle successful for the long term.
How are you going to monitor these side hustlers that you do choose to give 1,000 rands to every single day?
So look, we all know that 1,000 Rand is not an excessive amount of money. So what we're going to do is ask for receipts to make sure that the money is being spent on things that are relative to the side hustle. We're going to follow up with these side hustles on a monthly and quarterly basis. But the truth is, we all know that small businesses fail, and the numbers are staggering. 80% of small businesses fail within the first 18 months. So we understand that. That's why I'm giving away 1,000 Rand every single day, because what we need in South Africa is more businesses, not necessarily the percentage to go up and make more survive. We need to start more businesses. And that's also why I'm putting a call out to corporates. They have to understand that the more small businesses we have, the more clients they have. So if you would like to contribute to the fund, you can visit slowhustle.org, and you can also help fund a side hustle for 1,000 Rand.
You're also offering 30 minutes coaching to scale the business. How does that go about?
So the coaching is with me. Every single day I have allocated 30 minutes of my time to help a side hustle understand the best way to use their money and grow their business. And literally I will be in contact with each person that allocates the 1,000 Rand to, and we will set up a time and we will sit and we will have a 30-minute conversation. As often as I can, I will record those conversations and put them on my YouTube channel so that other people can learn from the lessons that I'm imparting on all of the people who win.
Nick, I'm so excited about, once again, going back to the corporates that you want to partner with. How can they get in touch with you except for a slow hustle, and what can they contribute? Do you want monetary contribution, or do you also need them to help with the supporting of the business?
So ideally, we want as much money in this fund as we can get so that we can fund as many businesses as possible for as long as possible. Right now, I have enough applications to fund a business for almost 25 years if I do this every day. So we need money in this fund. However, if you've got anything else to contribute as a business or an individual or a corporate, please visit slowhustle.org/donate. And you will get all the information there, and we will have a conversation. And if you want to help me, come on board for the ride.
Before I let you go, Nick, what are some of the common mistakes that we make as side hustlers that you've seen in this industry?
So I'll pick on 2 things specifically. The one is our expectations are too high. We imagine that our side hustle is going to start tomorrow and make us a millionaire in a month. It's just not true. The How to Start a Side Hustle book that I've published speaks to this. You have to be patient and consistent. That's really key. And the other thing is, we all claim that we don't have time. We don't have enough time to keep this side hustle going. And let me burst your bubble. You do have enough time. You just don't have the right priorities. So you need to rethink what you spend your time on. And one of the things you should be spending your time on is reading this book so you can start your side hustle.
Nick Haralambous, thank you so much for joining us once again on SME OnPoint. It's always a pleasure speaking to you. And once again, Nick's website to get your side hustle funded is www.slowhustle.org. It's right there on the screen. And take your chance. And who knows, we might be featuring you next one day, and you'll tell us that you started all of this with a slow hustle. Well, that is all from us on SME OnPoint. Up next is Books on Point with Nastasia Arons.